We're going to cover, we are now live. Okay, so, oh, this is another fun section that students love to miss. Okay, we're going to talk about average rate of change. 2.4 average rate of change. Okay, now, when I ask for the average rate of change, I want you to automatically say, oh, he means slope, because that's what average rate of change means. Okay? Now, do you guys remember what the formula for slope is? Anyone? Bueller? Yes? Nope, that's the slope-intercept form. Derek? Rise over run, that's the easiest one, okay? Rise over run, okay, and that's actually a really good definition. Is there another definition? You remember, yeah.
Is it y squared minus y1 over x squared minus x?
You said squared, but I think you meant y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yes, that's a good one. Now, can I just confuse you guys and put a bunch of different letters that say the same thing?
Yep.
Okay? The formula in the book, let me make sure I say this right, is, it's the exact same thing as this. It's f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. Okay? Now, why do we write it this way? Just to confuse you. Does it work? It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Okay? All we've done is these are your two x terms, these are your two y terms. That's all it is. It's rise over run. That's exactly what it is. Okay? So any one of those three formulas you can remember, hopefully. Okay? This is the one they give you in the book, and it's only to confuse you. Okay? That's why. Honestly, on purpose. Yeah. Well, this is mathematically nicer, but whatever. All right, so let's do an example here. Let's say that my function is x minus 3 quantity squared. And I say find the average rate of change from x equals 1 to x equals 3. So, Ahmed, I don't think I picked on you for like a whole week, have I? Yeah, you were excited about that. So, dang it, he knows my name. Okay, do you know how to do that? Not really. Okay, a couple things I want to ask. Do you know what this looks like if you were to graph it? No. No is the wrong answer. Okay. Who knows? Who wants to? Ahmed wants to phone a friend. What does that look like? Parabola. What was your name? Oh, that was Inoki? Sorry, you're
together.
Throwing in. What is it? What does that look like?
A parabola.
It's a parabola, and it's a parabola shifted where?
To the right 3.
To the right 3, because it's in the parentheses. It's in the opposite place. Okay. So, shall I use my graph here? I don't know if I like this. It's kind of small. Oh, I'm used to that. No, otherwise I'll forget. Okay. So, and it's a little crooked. I apologize. There we go, a little straighter. Okay, so it's a parabola, 3 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and it's going to look like this. Okay, roughly. Okay. All right, so the average rate of change from 1 to 3, okay. So basically what we're doing is we're saying, okay, at 1, if my graph is correct, which it may or may not be, let's assume it's correct. It might not be, but conceptually, this will make sense. Okay? Assuming the graph is correct, we're going from x equals 1 to x equals 3. Okay? So assuming this is correct, we are looking for the slope of that line I just drew. No, we're not. I can't count. I don't think I like this. We're looking for this line here. 1 to 3. I'm not going to use this anymore. I can't read. Okay? I thought that was nice. Okay? So we need to find that straight line that I just drew. Okay? Can you do that? Just plug it in, right? The denominator is really easy, right? If this is A and this is B, the denominator is it's 3 minus 1, which equals -2. Okay? Now, all we got to do is find out what is f of 1 and what is f of 3. And you can do that because you want to ace my test next week, right?
What did you do? 2? Positive 2? That's the denominator.
Yeah, it would be positive 2. It's only -2. Wouldn't be. Okay? So how do we do f of 1 and f of 3? F of 1 is 1 minus 3 squared. -2 squared is 4. And we call that, let's see, f of a. So that's going to be -4, correct? What does f of 3 equal? You guys are jumping too fast. You got to slow down for my slow people like me. Okay? I'm going to put in a 3 minus a 3 squared is still 0. Okay? So this gives me 0 minus 4 is -4. -4. Thank you, Ahmed. -4 divided by 2? -2. So your average rate of change is -2. Okay? You going to ace my quiz tomorrow? Okay, better. Okay, this is another one. I don't know if this was on the final last time, but it's a good candidate for a final exam question. So you got to know this stuff, okay? All right. What if I said I want to do the average rate of change from x equals 4 to x equals 7? Okay, we're going to pick on is it Natalie? Yeah. Katie. Who's Natalie? Oh, you're Natalie. Okay. Katie will let you do it, but you can tag team with Natalie if you need help.
Okay. Yes.
I'm asking for the average rate of change from x equals 4 to x equals 7. And you're going to use this formula right here because you're really good at it. So if you want to call this A and that B, does that help?
Yes.
Denominator is easy, right?
Yes. 7 minus 4.
7 minus 4, which equals 3. By the way, you guys didn't tell me that I was writing off the board. Oh, it's this one.
Writing off the board.
What kind of cameraman are you? You guys would be horrible. If you were at the jazz game, the team would have dunked and you wouldn't have even seen it. Okay? F of 4 and F of 7 we need to find, right? You don't know? All you do is you put a 4 in your function, which is this function here.
So 4 minus 3 would be 1, and then square root is 1.
Equals 1, okay, and that's my A, so that'll be the second term. So we're going to subtract 1, right?
Yeah, and then 7 minus 3 is 4, and then 4 squared is 16.
So minus 3 squared is 4, which is 16. So 16 minus 1 is 15. 15 divided by 3, 5. Did you learn something today?
Yeah.
Okay. You going to get it on my quiz tomorrow? I hope so. You didn't even ask Natalie for help. See? Good job. All right. So how about Okay, so this is a good question. If you've ever had physics, who's had physics? Who has yet to take physics? Okay, you're going to see this problem a lot in physics, okay? So we're still doing average rate of change. I just erased the formula because you've got it all memorized now. Sorry about that. But you know it's rise over run, so you don't need to remember that anyway, right? So an object falls with the function d of t equals 16 t squared, where t stands for time. And it says find average rate of change from 1 second to 5 seconds. Okay? So we're going to pick on Landon, because I remember your name. Okay?
So the denominator is easy. It's going to be 5 minus 1.
5 minus 1.
Equals 4.
So we're calling that A and B. Okay? Equals 4.
Right? And then you just plug in A and B just differently into the function.
Okay? So we need D of 1 and D of 5.
So 16 times 1 squared. Well, it's just going to be 16.
16.
And then 5 times
5 squared. 5 squared is
25.
25 times 16. We think 25 times 4 is 100 times 16. I believe that's 1600. Check my math. You guys got a calculator? See if I'm a math magician. I can do that in my head. Is that not right? Well, you're using your phone calculator. You know, those aren't legal for tests and quizzes. You're going to have one for tomorrow's quiz, right? A real calculator? Okay. What is it? Am I right? No, what is it?
400.
400. Oh, sorry. I'm not a mathematician, I guess. All right. So then what? Landon? I forgot who was asking.
So your 400 is your B, so it'll be 400 minus 16.
Which is 384 divided by 4 times 9 is 36, 24, 96. I got it right.
Yep.
Okay.
So
There you are. There's your average rate of change. Oh, now this is a good one, because you guys are going to hate it. Okay. What if I said, find the average rate of change from t equals A to t equals A plus h. I might have to put that on the quiz tomorrow, because I know you're going to hate it. It must be Cammie's turn. You go with Cammie or Camilla?
Neither. Camilla.
Camilla. Oh, sorry. Camilla. You're going to make me proud, right?
Yeah, using the first.
The same
equation,
average rate of
16, that
change.
one, okay.
Yeah, same equation.
Well, then if B was A plus H and A was A, then.
Yeah, there we go. I
it
and
would be
B.
A plus H in parentheses minus A on the denominator.
A plus H minus A.
And then you would plug in, so it'd be 16 times A plus H squared, all minus 16 times A squared.
Very good. You guys should study with Camilla. She knows what she's doing. Okay? All right, can you FOIL this out? Okay, so that becomes 16 times
A squared plus AH. Let's see, I don't have it written down. I can't.
plus H squared.
Yeah, okay, you got it. Plus H squared.
plus H squared minus 16A squared, right?
Yeah.
So this 16a squared is going to wipe out that 16a squared. I just have to distribute this through. This becomes 32ah plus h squared. All over my denominator, the a's cancel.
So it's all over
H, and that h, I can factor out an h, right?
Yep.
And I'm left with 32a plus h over h. So the h's cancel, and I'm left with
32a plus h.
32a plus h. Okay? I might have to put that on the quiz tomorrow. Because Camilla proves you guys can do it, or at least you can. Okay? Yes.
I have a question. So why is the
It's, your name is Din? I got it right.
so I have a question. Why is it that on the denominator you already have a negative a, and then if you're plugging it into the formula minus like the first x, would that make it?
So you're talking about the denominator here?
Yeah. So like that second negative a, if it's already a negative a and then you plug it in where it says like minus x.
So do you remember the formula we're using?
Yeah.
It's f of b minus f of a over b minus a, right?
Yeah. So if that a, for example, is already negative, you just leave it as minus a, or you put in minus parentheses negative.
So if you're saying if this was a negative a,
Yeah.
then that would be negative, negative, and that would be a positive. That's correct. Okay? All right. Let's see here. Well, the last one I have is on a graph. This is pretty good. I don't know if I want to draw this graph very bad. Let's see here. How about if I had a graph 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 40. I'm going to draw this my own way, 60, okay? And I said, that's good enough. Okay, I'm going to do it from, I want to find the average rate of change between those 2 points. Okay, so we've got a graph here, and I'm going to pick on Caitlin. And she's Caitlin. You guys are sitting right next to each other. Where's the other one? Where's the back? You're supposed to sit here when we have triplets. Okay? All right, Caitlin. So, how do I find the average rate of change between those 2 points?
So you'll take the x. So sorry, I haven't driven.
Yeah, it's not a very good graph, so I'll help you out if you have a problem with it. But
Okay.
what are you supposed to do? What's
So
the denominator?
right
Denominator's
now-
easy, right?
Yeah. So it's going to be 14 minus 12.
14 minus 12. Okay. And then so this is your x. You can think of this as f of x. Okay. So what is this point here, approximately?
55.
55 minus this point here,
60.
60. This was even easier than all the others, right? So that gives you 55 minus 60 is negative 5 over 14 minus 12, 2, so that's negative 2.5. Or 5 halves, I don't care. Okay? All right, who's going to ace my quiz tomorrow? Who's not? Why not? Okay? See y'all tomorrow, 2.3. Or 4, sorry, 2.4.
Are we doing 2.3 or 2.4?
It's 2.4.
So we run it into the